Accepting that you are most likely going to be alone for the rest of your life is a really hard pill to swallow.
Yes, ma'am. The red pill.
And it's not even because there's anything wrong with me or that I am not deserving. I'm just tired. I've spent most of my life recovering from men who have caused so much trauma. My physical brain cannot handle anymore. It is always in survival mode. It is always in fight or flight mode. My brain has never fully recovered from the trauma that has been caused. I meet guys and I feel like I'm constantly looking for a reason to not trust them because I have never experienced a good man before. Like, I've never been in a good, healthy relationship.
Whose fault is that, ma'am? Just take accountability. You're the common denominator in all those relationships.
I don't even know what that looks like. I don't even know what to look for. I don't know what is normal. I've never experienced normal. How am I supposed to know? And now I'm 37, and every man that I meet is disappointing.
So every man is trash. She's a princess, but everybody else is disappointing. Yeah, guys. Take accountability, ma'am. That's the problem in the West today. There is no accountability.
And doesn't add value to my life, doesn't make me happy, and I just don't want to settle anymore. How do I know if someone is the one? I mean, is there?
There is no the one, ma'am. This is not a Disney fairy tale. This is real life. You are 37. The one isn't coming. Prince Charming isn't coming on a horse.
There's something wrong with me? I question it all the time, but I know that I'm just fucking traumatized. What does a loving man feel like? What does a healthy relationship feel like? What does it feel like when you have found your person?
How can you get to 37 and not know how a good relationship should be? How? How? I don't get it. But all men are trash. It's man's fault because she isn't happy. Because she always chose the wrong man.
I've been in so many relationships, long relationships, and no one has ever added value to my life or made me feel like I was enough. And it makes me sad that I have never gotten to experience this. It genuinely makes me sad.
It's never your fault, ma'am. It's never your fault that you are in a toxic relationship. It's never your fault that you had so many toxic relationships. No, it's always the man's fault. Every man that you've dated is trash. You are perfect. You are a princess. Never lower your standards, ma'am.
But I just don't know if it actually exists. So I will probably be alone. And that scares me, but I am slowly accepting that this is probably my fate, and I need to learn to love myself, and I need to tell myself that that is enough.
Welcome back, guys, to another video of women hitting
the wall. No man on earth can make it fall.
And of course, our TikTok video went viral. So here are a few responses from other TikTok creators.
I coach a lot of people who are past 50 and they've never been married, they've never settled. And this is some of the things that I've compiled from working with those people, specifically those women. Starting with number one, it's time to take accountability over the people you've chosen. Those men may have disappointed you, but you're the one who let them in. And the reason this is a really critical step, and usually a very uncomfortable one to talk about, you're probably cringing as I'm saying this, is because until you recognize that you're actually in charge of your own life and things aren't just happening to you, you're never going to be able to take the necessary steps forward to actually get to where you're trying to go. Which brings me to number
I have seen very few women on TikTok that take accountability. No one wants to take accountability.
Number two, If you're constantly looking for someone to bring you a sense of purpose, to bring you a sense of joy, you're going to be looking for an eternity. There are people who are in relationships, and guess what? They're still in charge of their own happiness. No one is going to come and complete you. And I think there's this romanticized idea in society that the one is going to complete you. And that is simply not true. The person
Yes, Prince Charming isn't coming to save you, ma'am. The one doesn't exist. You have to be happy on your own. And then if a man comes into your life, he will make you even more happy. But if you're not happy with your life, you can't expect a man to come to your life and make you happy, because you are never happy alone.
person who's going to complete you is the person you look at in the mirror every day.
There has to be a point in our life where we realize, okay, I'm the common denominator here.
True.
Especially after there's a certain situation that keeps reoccurring. Why is that? What am I doing to cause these situations or people?
She doesn't like nice guys. She always wants the bad boys, the men that have a lot of options. And of course, those men will treat her the way that she has been treated. Of course, it's logical.
To continue to keep entering my life, and what can I do to fix it? Another observation I made is that this woman uses absolute words, which are words such as always or never. She said, I'm never going to be in a good relationship, or that she's never been in a good relationship. We literally speak our life into existence. And when you say,
Oh my God, it's another woman talking about manifesting things. Ma'am, that doesn't exist. Just because you're trying to manifest something doesn't mean it will come true.
say statements such as that, you're literally ingraining that belief into your mind. So you're gonna believe that, and that's what you're gonna attract. So just want to say, take account.
So if I believe I'm a millionaire, I'm going to attract money, right? Money will fall from the sky because I believe I'm a millionaire. No, ma'am, that's insane. I don't know how people think this way.
Accountability.
I, had so many toxic relationships, and I chased, unavailable people. I, was stuck in a cycle that just was not working. I didn't understand why no one picked me. I felt like I was unworthy, unlovable, and I spent literally decades crying myself to sleep. And I said the same thing. I sat my mom down when I was 27 or 28 and said, I don't think I'm ever going to get married. I'm never going to have kids. That's not for me. I had said, I think I'm going to be single forever. And that was what the life I lived up until I realized that, I was not going to accept that.
Ma'am, being 27, 28 isn't the same as being 37. You have way more options at 27 than at 37. Why is it for women so hard to understand that as you age, fewer men want to date you, fewer men want to marry you? Why is it that so hard for women to understand?
And so I have figured out so many things. I've cracked the code, and that's literally why I coach now, is because I refuse to accept that we can't have what we want to have. And now
Another coach that says don't lower your standards because I can't accept the fact that I can't get what I want. Yeah, of course, ma'am.
I have a loving husband. We've created a beautiful life, and I'm just so thankful and grateful. And I coach because I have to share this information.
Ma'am, that was because of luck and your age. It has nothing to do with what you're saying right now. So I've prepared for you guys a few videos from her profile so you can see on how many dates she has been on, guys. And by the way, stay till the end because there are videos from other TikTok creators, not just this one.
I just paid $40 to go out on a date with a guy.
We're gonna talk about my date tonight.
But seriously, can we talk about the toenail guy? I mean, there's not much to the story except for the fact that the guy had the longest toenails I've ever seen.
Okay guys, this is my follow-up video from the guy that hit on me and then wound up on the same flight as me a few weeks later.
I'm about to go meet up with a stranger from TikTok.
On a date with Michael from the Blind Side movie. I really liked that movie. Now I'm not going to watch it anymore. Because he's a simp.
The love of my life asked me to marry him and I found out he was scamming me the entire time.
I went on a date with a very famous TV food host.
I was talking to this really nice guy. I'm so sick of dating. This just in, because it just happened. To all the men out there, to all these guys that I keep meeting online, the ones that keep saying, damn, I love your energy. Your energy is amazing.
Ma'am, men don't care about your energy. Most men don't believe in energy. I don't believe in energy. Those men tell you what you want to hear just because they want to smash you. That's all. It has nothing to do with energies.
God, I need that energy. I have to meet you. Stop taking my energy and using it to make yourself feel better.
Stop taking my energy. I swear I feel like I'm in a sci-fi movie with energy, sucking energies.
Have you guys ever gone to a psychic? Well, this story may make you rethink ever doing that again.
I decided to stop taking my antidepressants. But just like anything else you stop, you go through withdrawals. And the risk of my mental health completely falling apart again.
So guys, after all the videos that I've showed you, is there a lack of accountability or am I just crazy? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments.
Excuse me. Hi. Could someone please explain to me how I can be so picky and still pick wrong?
Yes, ma'am, because you don't understand how men think. That's the problem.
Tired of being single? Well, maybe you should lower your standards a little bit. My new boyfriend is a volleyball taped to a broom, and we're very happy.
Hey. Hi, good morning. Dating in 2023 sucks. And if you're a person that makes dating suck, you should stop being a complete turd and a tool. And that's it. And if you're thinking about going on a date, don't do it.
It is time to give up on dating. That is it. I'm done. I will never fit into this dating culture, ever. And here's 3 reasons why. 1, I don't multi-date. I can't multi-date. If I'm dating someone, I won't continue swiping, looking for the next best thing. You have my full attention. I'm not talking to multiple people and putting this into some form of competition. That's not my style. I can't do it. Secondly, I don't ghost. Why? Because I'm an adult and I can actually have a conversation and explain how I feel quite clearly. 3, I don't play mind games. I don't play any form of games. What you see is what you get.
By the way, guys, in case you're feeling sorry for her for not finding a man, she also said this.
Let me make something perfectly clear to you. I do not need a man. I can finance myself, I can feed myself, and I can feed myself. So when I want a man, it's not to provide those 3 things.
So you don't meet people your own age when you go out. Okay. I'm 44. I'll be 45 next week. And it feels like people in my age group or the dating demographic that I want to find don't do anything. They don't go anywhere. Stinking hard. Plus, I look like a lot younger. And for people to think I am younger, then guys that I want to approach me won't because they think I'm too young. And guys that do approach me think I'm a lot younger and I'm not interested in dating younger. So, how you doing?
Why am I single? That's the question that I get asked all the time. It's my favorite. And bitch, I don't know. If I knew, I would be fixing it. I don't know. My therapist doesn't know. My friends don't know.
Of course, ma'am, because they don't understand what men want, how men think. And instead of learning, trying to figure out what a man wants, you just make TikToks and complain about it.
I'm relatively sane, which you probably can't gather from my TikTok videos, but I'm never going to key your car. I'm hilarious and humble. Maybe I'm too funny. Probably not. I think maybe, here's the theory, I'm a lot of fun, and maybe guys just look at me as fun, and then when we get to date 4 or 5, they go, oh shit, she's got like layers, and ooh, no, none for me, thanks. Ooh, and then they push me away. I used to have a really good job. My therapist said that might have intimidated dudes. But guess what? Now I don't. I'm like a wounded little bird, and like I need help. I don't know. I'm ready for the mean and nasty comments that I'm opening myself up.
As a 38-year-old woman, I did not realize the amount of ageism I was going to encounter by getting on this app. I didn't realize that I was so fucking old.
Ma'am, when I first heard about TikTok, the average age of a TikTok user was 14, and you're 38. So of course, what were you expecting, ma'am?
Until I saw a video about a girl who was pretending to throw up just because she was turning 25. I mean, I don't know if it's just I'm delusional and I actually am an old bitch, but like, I didn't think that being in your 30s was so fucking old.
So I'm just curious. I'm 45. And if you were to describe dating in your 40s, what would you say would be the one word? I'll go first. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Ugh. Is it really this hard?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Hold on. I pepper my teeth. But is it? It is. It shouldn't be, but it is.
How can you pick your teeth when you're doing a video on TikTok, ma'am? And you wonder why you can't find a date.
Dating in your 40s is pretty easy. It's just like riding a bike. But the bike is on fire. You want to know what else? The ground is on fire too. You want to know why? Because you're in fucking hell.
Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.